Next, my dear, why are you here?
I guess it's the joyful row, but
Yes.
I will add something to this because of my love story.
Your love story
Yeah.
with?
Myself, my children, life,
Yes.
to open this love more and more in me and,
Great.
everywhere else.
Excellent. I love how you put yourself there first, because we don't need to go into the details, but if you can't love yourself, you really can't love anyone else. You know something about love? I had such a wonderful time talking about it recently in France. Something about love, very interesting. There was no love as you would know it. There was no love from the first circle, from all that is, from God. God never knew love in the early days. There was really no love with angels when you were in your angelic family. There was things like compassion and relationships and interrelationships. But there was no love anywhere in creation until you came to earth and discovered it. Until you discovered love right here on earth. Amazing. Now, you've been taught that God has always loved you. God didn't know what love was until you found out what love was. And in that moment where you felt this thing called love, and you reflected it or you radiated it back to Spirit, Spirit fell in love. Spirit reflected it back to you. And now you've got this great love affair going on. You forget it once in a while, but it is love from you to Spirit and Spirit back to you. But it was created right here on this planet. That is one of the things that makes Earth so amazing. It wasn't created in the Palladians or in the Arcturians or in your spiritual family or in anywhere else, my friends. It was created right here. And now it's being radiated, being shared on every level in the near-earth realms with other dimensions and even other planets. You wonder why they're so interested in what goes on here, why they project themselves here, beam themselves here, once in a while trying to fly in little spaceships. That doesn't work very well. Because they're curious about this thing called love. They know it came from here, and now they want it too. They'll learn from you, and they'll learn for themselves. But yes, my dear Kata, love, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. You get so caught in it, so hurt by it, so deep into it. But for the most part, very, very few humans know what it's like to love themselves. They tolerate themselves. They have an awkward relationship with themselves, and they're still looking for love and still creating love with other people. But you know what's going to happen in this planet? I'm digressing, but I love to digress. What's going to happen on this planet is this planet has created love, shared love, and been in love. What happens next on this planet that's never been done anywhere else in all of creation is for the very beings who came here to start loving themselves. It's the next frontier. It's the next evolution. It's the next spiral, but a spiral that
Oh my, no markers? Oh.
we'll have to imagine.
No, they're coming. It's on its way. Run, Forrest, run.
Not that I'm so demanding.
Run, Forrest,
a simple
run.
cup of coffee, a marker is all I need to keep me happy. So you could say that your experiences have been like a big spiral and continuing to expand, continuing to experience and to share all that. But funny thing happens at a certain point in this awakening that you're going through. The spiral comes back into itself. And then you would have to create a hologram. You can't write it on the board like this, but you go through like a doorway into yourself. And you're never going to be alone in there because you found yourself, but you have an intimate understanding of everything and everyone else when you fall in love with yourself. One of the toughest things to do, absolutely. One of the most difficult things to do, and I look at all of you, and you've had the experience or are going through the experience of loving yourself. Oh, so challenging, so difficult at times. And then you start to try to figure it out. Well, how do I love myself? Oh, you've just lost. Go back, take a nap. Come back later. Good. So